While millions of people plan their week around games, scores, and rivalries, there's a quieter group moving through the same world differently. They don't check scores. They don't feel their mood rise or fall with a win or loss. They hear the question, "Did you see the game?" and feel nothing. And for a long time, many of them wonder if something is wrong with them, because sports obsession is treated like a universal language, a shortcut to belonging, a way to bond with strangers, coworkers, even family. So when you don't speak that language, it can feel like standing outside a conversation everyone else understands. But psychology tells a different story. Not obsessing over sports isn't emptiness. It's a different way of finding meaning. To understand this, you have to look at what sports actually give people. For many fans, sports aren't about the game. They're about identity, belonging, shared emotion. For a few hours, you're part of something larger than yourself. A team, a story, a we. But not everyone needs that kind of collective identity to feel whole. People who don't obsess over sports often have a stronger internal sense of self. Their identity isn't built around groups or symbols. They don't need an external team to feel pride, excitement, or purpose. Their emotional world is more inward, more personal. They still feel deeply. They just don't outsource those feelings to strangers on a field. There's also the way the brain responds to stimulation. Sports are loud, fast, unpredictable. Emotional swings happen every few seconds. For some nervous systems, that's thrilling. For others, it's exhausting. People who don't care much about sports often prefer depth over intensity. Long conversations instead of constant updates. One meaningful idea instead of 1,000 quick moments of excitement. Their brains don't crave constant spikes of anticipation. They're more comfortable with steadiness. So when others feel energized by the chaos of a game, they feel drained by it. And that difference is often misunderstood as boredom or lack of passion. But look closer, and you'll usually find passion everywhere else. In books, in music, in creative work, in relationships, in ideas that take time to unfold. Another reason sports don't stick is control. Watching a game means emotionally investing in something you can't influence. You can care deeply and still have zero impact on the outcome. For some people, that feels pointless. Not because they're cold, but because they prefer to invest energy where their actions actually matter. They want reciprocity, not spectatorship. This is why many non-sports people feel more present in their own lives. While others spend hours experiencing someone else's struggle, they're focused on their own, their challenges, their progress, their inner world. That doesn't make sports fans shallow, and it doesn't make non-fans superior. It just means they're wired for meaning in different places. There's also a quieter truth no one talks about. For some people, indifference to sports is protective. Maybe competition felt hostile growing up. Maybe they were excluded. Maybe they learned early that loud group dynamics weren't safe, so their brain learned to disengage, and that disengagement became preference. But for many others, there's no backstory at all. They simply don't feel the pull. No trauma, no rebellion, just neutrality. And neutrality